everybody, it's Cassidy, and back to more What Remains of Edith Finch. We were just about to go into Milton, our brother's story, and he's been missing for like a good minute. If he was 11 when he went 10, or 11 or 10 when he went missing, and we're 18. And we were born later than him, so he should be 20-something.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Okay. What do I have to move? Oh my god, don't tell me he got sucked into a painting world. Oh my god, it's infinite paper flipping. Oh my god, I have to keep...
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Won't let me go down. Oh, well.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
I think he went through this door. Bro, are you behind that door? That painting of a door? I want to go back up there. Can I look at that again? I still have that whole section up there. Oh, I can't interact with it anymore. Fuck you. Making me waste my time. Okay, let's go.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Oh no, don't tell me Mom killed our brother to keep whatever. See, this is why secrets don't keep friends. And my grandma is the biggest secret squirrel ever. So this is why I'm aggravated. This is why I can understand her struggle.
Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Who's Lewis? I get all these fucking people mixed up. Okay, let me... That's our other brother. Like, that's what I thought. I was like... Oh, so he's... Is he the oldest? He is. And he's passed away already. Like, so our first brother's definitely passed away. The second one... So I must be next. Oh. Those are awesome. This is a ship. Why? No, that thing is unlocked. Video game. Okay, what? Is it push or pull? I was pushing.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Oh, Lewis, you're my contact dude. I didn't tell her to go that way. I just looked that way. No, we're going back in your brother's marijuana den. Oh, that's basically... Take the bud! And he's got a hookah too. I don't know. Like, are you using that too? But you've got a pipe? Oh. See, look at him. He's like me. Gotta get them stems and seeds out the fucking way so you can just have dank bud. Yes, legalize marijuana. Oh, let's go video game.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Like me and Michael. We used to play video games together, and now he's not here anymore. That just made me really sad. We started the channel together, and now we have nothing. Well, no, we don't have nothing. It's just we don't see each other or hardly talk unless it's big.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Oh, do not. If they try and blame this on the marijuana,
His mind
I'm gonna go
began
on.
to
Wander. Unless he moved to harder drugs, which that's not good. I'm trying to progress in the story. His mind began to...
wander.
Uh-oh. Why did I have to press up on the left stick? Oh. I'm controlling him with the left stick. In like a video game.
Describe it.
And so you have to keep doing the fish because you need it out of the way so you can see.
He said he started small.
Okay.
Imagining a labyrinth.
No, I just want a fucking circle.
He'd feel his way about.
this
And
without
something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
It's a video game within a video game.
But he took it very seriously.
Okay, can you just let me finish my game?
I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Oh, okay, now I'm getting a better perspective.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Exactly. That's what they want. They want a fucking robot.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Aww. I got a puppy now.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Oh god, am I gonna get stuck in the video game within the video game?
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery.
I'm getting distracted.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Almost like Mario.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a beautiful prince.
Why does it matter which way I would have went? Am I making him gay now?
The prince was on his own quest for
I want rainbows!
radiant rainbows.
Why would I want to go the serpent way? Oops.
He followed the sound of his
Electricity.
silver harp.
Sorry. The electric sitar. Sitar should not
His
be
chase
electric.
led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Is the mirror the fish
He knew the
looking
world was
angrier?
all in his imagination.
Oh. He has officially entered the video game world.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh, I'm still doing a pretty good job. Whoa, video game.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Oh, so he's starting to believe that he is this video game.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh, what, am I in first person view, or am I... Oh, I bet I'm at the cannery. I'm leaving, like, for the day. And I bet I'm in a cape and everything. Oh, I am. And then here's my locker. Imperial Place. Order today.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh my god, is he gonna kill himself? Bruh, nothing's there, you know this. Nothing's there. That is a lie, kids. Marijuana does not do that to your brain.
I still thought I could save him.
Maybe you should have just let him smoke his
Even
weed,
after he
bitch.
said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
They have no faces. They're all like Slender Manny. Ew. Sorry.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
right then I wasn't moving and the control stick was shouldn't there be one
holding his crown?
His prince awaited. I meant to pick the girl, but I wanted to change it up. Oh look, there's fish everywhere.
Bend down his head.
Oh my god, I'm gonna stick my head in the fucking cannery thing. Glad I picked.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Oh, I bet she's writing this for the babby in her stomach. That's what it is. Okay. I noticed, going back on what I said, she said he stopped. She said that she wanted him to go to counseling for the drug abuse. So I'm wondering if it was just the weed. And if it was just weed and you made him stop and then he ended up killing himself, then bitch, it's your fault. You should have let him smoke weed. Sorry, not sorry.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
What? Like, they just decided, they didn't want to stay at the house? So, is it the house? That's doing it? Is the house cursed?
I wish we'd stayed.
What, you wanted to stay here?
But I understand why we left.
Fulfilling classroom.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Like what? Was finally the second kid dying the last straw? I don't understand people sometimes.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Okay, it's just me. It's just Mom and Edie. Hi, Birdie.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Dawn and Edie. Why didn't I find their stuff? Maybe it'll keep going. Okay, let's just keep going.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
It seems like I'm smaller, though. Oh, we must have left a while ago.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Why would I save this for a memory? Whatever. Maybe I'll find out what's in Edie and Dawn's room in my memory.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
I don't know if you can be going now. The kid on the swing, that was obviously stupid. Edie, you're a little bit to blame in this, Grandma. I do hate to say that I agree with Dawn, but Dawn is also, y'all all are equally to blame.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Damn, son. How's this? The something of people. I can't read that word. Of the Finches. Run, rain, fight. What?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
I don't know who I am. I need to get in a more lit area. Oh, I think I'm Grandma, and I'm walking and my arms are moving. I love how it's just you lifting your legs up in a circle.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, maybe it's just Earth.
They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Oh, I'm gonna be able to walk up to the house.
Smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
No, you just gotta keep going straight in the same direction you're going and you'll hit it. Look, I
got turned around.
Well, that's lies.
I started seeing things.
Oh god, is it This Life is Strange now?
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Oh, okay, here's everything.
Or maybe I came back to them.
Really, we gonna do the whole... That should be gone.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Grandma!
After that, we moved around a lot.
Oh, Edie's not dead and Dawn's not dead. That's why. I don't
We
have
both
to...
tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Oh, she is.
And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Is that a vagina? Is that a vagina? Oh my god, I think it's a fucking vagina. We're about to come out of a vagina. Oh my god. I think that's the baby. Oh my god! Just go. Oh my god, we are. This is so fucking nasty. She is pushing us out right now. And a vagina
This
is
journal was
not
supposed
that
to be
long.
for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
Oh, I have to push forward so it'll go fast.
I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh. Have I died already?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
So we did end up dying, and that was our babby. And so it's just the cycle continues. So we died. I don't know who that is for Shirley Dallas. Oh, I guess that's just pictures of them when they were young. I mean, it was interesting. Walking simulators can be really, like, boring and not interactive. Like, I remember I was so excited about, I was so excited about everyone's going to the rapture, and when I literally found out it was you just walking around, walking up to yellow orbs and listening to them, and people's, like, ghosts, and, like, their light figures, sorta, kinda, but you just literally sitting there watching in the video game. Like, you weren't really doing anything. You didn't get to control other characters and do all of that. But, I mean, this is definitely a good game as far as story-wise. And actually gameplay-wise, because it was neat how I had to do so many different things for each one. This was like Little Nightmares for me, pretty quick to beat. Oh my god, my favorite part. I'm waiting because if there's something after the credits, I will never forgive myself. Unless they're super long. Anybody who played Little Nightmares on the PC, I bet regrets that shit. I didn't know y'all were gonna have like, 30-minute, credits. So that was Giant Sparrow, and this is Annapurna Interactive. They just have people's names. They don't have, like, what they did. What are they just like, oh, they're just not good enough to even put their, what they do down, their occupation. Playtesters, don't you mean QA people? But that's fine. Aww. Well, the end. okay, even though it would make no sense for me to do that. Even though I don't feel like I went in everybody's room and found out everything, but I think I did. I don't know why I would replay a story. Well, that's it, you guys. That was What Remains of Edith Finch. So that was pretty interesting. Not too long if you just walk and not try and check for everything like I did. But it was fun, and especially the different ways, the different stories like I said before. And there was nothing at the end, which was a little disappointing, but at least the credits weren't that long, and it was fun. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye!